Hello teacher, my name is Felipe Cantor. My favorite food is lasagna. Okay, how to make mince meat lasagna? Easy. Number 1. In a frying pan with a drizzle of oil, put the onion, peppers and garlic and finally chopped salt and pepper and fry it for about 10 minutes while stirring from time to time. 2. When the vegetables have softened a bit, add the mincemeat with salt and pepper if and with a wooden spoon we crumble it and integrate it well with the vegetable. Let cook for a couple more minutes. 3. When it has been cooked, add the fried tomato and sprinkle with dried oregano. We stir and let everything cook for about half an hour. That some of the water recedes with the vegetables and minced meat evaporates. 4. Meanwhile we prepare the bechamel sauce. To do this we put butter or oil in another saucepan and heat it over low heat. 5. Once hot we add the flour, mix both ingredients, stirring constantly with a rod for about 3 minutes. 6. After time, add 200 milliliters of milk and continue stirring with the rod until the mixture heats up and integrate. At first there will be a fairly solid masacote. 7. Add another 200 milliliters of milk and repeat the previous step. A very dense sauce will remain but no longer so masacote. 8. Add the 400 milliliters of the remaining milk and mix. Now there will be a very fine sauce. This is how we want it for our mince meat lasagna. Add the handful of cheese to the sauce and a pinch of salt and cook for 10 more minutes. 9. Once all this is done, we assemble the lasagna. If you use pre-cooked lasagna plates, better than better. Today they are already sold in any market. If not, you must cook the following the manufacturer's instructions before starting to assemble it. 10. In a mold we put a weak tablespoons of the bechamel sauce as a base so that the meat lasagna does not stick to it later. Then with a sponge we spread it over it and serve. 11. Once this is done we put some plates of the mold, as many as people are going to eat. Those base plates is those people. On top we put a few tablets of the meat and vegetable sauce, spreading it over the entire surface of the plate, and on top a few tablespoons of bechamel, spreading it over the entire surface of the meat sauce. We close with 2 more plates of lasagna and we will have the first flood of our lasagna ready. 12. We repeat the previous step until we have made 2 more floors in total with a 3-tier lasagna. It should be enough. 13. Once assembled, we put the remaining bechamel on top, sprinkle with more grated cheese, and put it oven. Heat up a dough at 200 degrees centigrade for about 25 minutes.